My beloved, my chosen one, my heart leans toward you in this moment because heaven's breath has just whispered your name. Do you feel it? That sudden stirring inside your chest is not ordinary. It is a divine signal. Something very good is preparing itself for you in the next 3 hours. Archangel Michael says, don't take this lightly. Don't skip this moment, for if you do, tears will find you instead of blessings. You have been waiting for a door to open, and this is the sound of its key. Turning. Listen carefully, child of light. Right now, there are invisible hands writing your name on a heavenly scroll of miracles. If you pass by without noticing, you will lose the chance to see what has been hidden for you all this time. That is why Michael is pleading, open this immediately. This message itself is the proof that heaven's eyes are on you. And when God fixes his gaze, nothing can block your miracle. Before you continue, pause and breathe. You were not brought here by accident. The divine has been guiding every step that led you here. And right now, I need you to do one thing. Stay with this message till the end. Don't let your mind wander. Don't let distractions pull you away. Because what unfolds in these words is your lifeline, your secret blessing, your chance to rewrite destiny. And beloved, if you wish to never miss another heavenly signal like this, stay connected. Stay subscribed to this stream of light because every time you ignore it, a blessing skips your door. But when you stay close, miracles land exactly where you are. Michael says, very good news is about to touch your home. Within 3 hours, the divine current will flow toward you. But if you turn your face away, if you ignore this, you will regret with tears. Don't let that be your story. Open fully. My beloved child, do you realize why your heart is trembling right now? It is because your soul already knows that something hidden is about to break free into your life. You may not see it with your physical eyes, but your spirit feels it like the air before a storm, charged, restless, whispering that change is near. Heaven has already released the decree. And the angels have already moved into position. The next 3 hours are not just ordinary hours on the clock. They are a window, a gate, a divine opening. If you dare to step through it, your life will not remain the same. But if you walk past it distracted, ignoring this call, the gate will close and regret will chase you. Archangel Michael is not exaggerating. My child, he stands before you, sword in hand, wings stretching across eternity, saying, I have fought battles to bring this news to you. Do not ignore me. Do not doubt me. Do not skip me. The spiritual world is very delicate. When heaven says now, it means now. Not later, not tomorrow, not next week, right now. And this is why you have been brought to this exact message, because your timing and heaven's timing are finally aligned. Think of all the nights you cried, whispering prayers into your pillow. wondering if God even heard you. Think of the days when your heart grew tired from waiting. When you thought maybe the promise had been forgotten. My child, God never forgot. Every tear you dropped was stored in heaven's bottle. Every sigh you breathed was noted. And now those records are being opened. The release has come. The good news is on its way, rushing to you like a river breaking through a dam. But you must not miss this moment. Pause and look within yourself. Do you feel the stirring? That quiet flame inside your chest that is hard to explain. That is the confirmation. That is Michael's hand on your shoulder saying, "Yes, beloved, this is for you." When God is moving, your spirit knows before your mind does. Don't argue with the voice inside. Don't silence it with doubt. Trust it because it is heaven's whisper. Beloved one, I need you to imagine what will happen if you open your heart fully right now. The chains you carried for years will fall away. The news that once terrified you will suddenly turn into testimony. The doors you thought were locked forever will swing open with a sound that echoes through eternity. People around you will not understand how quickly your life shifted. They will wonder what happened, and you will smile quietly knowing that you listen, that you did not skip the message that carried your breakthrough. But I must also tell you the truth, child of God. If you ignore this, if you close your heart, if you say maybe later, the chance will slip through your fingers. You will cry not because God is cruel, but because you let the moment pass. Heaven is merciful, but heaven also honors timing. That is why Michael is speaking with urgency. That is why this feels different than anything else you've read before. Because it is different. It is not just words. It is a lifeline. Do you know why the enemy fought so hard to distract you these last few days? Why sudden thoughts, problems, or doubts kept rising in your mind? Because the enemy saw this moment coming. He knew that if you opened this, if you stayed, if you received fully, your life would no longer be under his grip. That is why battles intensified around you. But here you are still standing, still reading, still chosen. And because you are here, the devil has already lost. Michael says, the good news that is about to land in your life is not small. It is not ordinary. It will shock you. It will shake the atmosphere around you. But it will also lift you into a place you never imagined you could stand. My child, when God says good news, He doesn't mean temporary relief. He means permanent change. He means blessings that no one can take away. He means miracles that rewrite the chapters of your story. That is what you are walking into. But only if you embrace this moment fully. So I ask you, are you ready? Are you ready to believe? Are you ready to stop questioning why it took so long and start thanking God that it's happening now? Because if you are, then you are prepared to see what angels see, to hear what heaven is declaring, to touch what your soul has been longing for. My child, don't let this slip. You have cried enough. You have suffered enough. You have doubted enough. Now it is time to rise. Now it is time to take hold of what belongs to you. The next 3 hours are wrapped in destiny, and you are the one chosen to open them. My beloved, you are not here by accident. The very clock of heaven pushed you to this moment. 3 hours may sound like nothing to human minds, but in eternity, 3 hours is enough for God to change a lifetime. Enough for angels to release victories. Enough for chains to break that you thought would never fall. That is why Archangel Michael says, do not skip this. Do not let your eyes wander away, because every second you remain here, you are pulling light into your destiny. So I ask you, are you ready? Are you ready to believe? Are you ready to stop questioning why it took so long? And start thanking God that it's happening now. Because if you are, then you are prepared to see what angels see, to hear what heaven is declaring, to touch what your soul has been longing for. My child, don't let this slip. You have cried enough. You have suffered enough. You have doubted enough. Now it is time to rise. Now it is time to take hold of what belongs to you. The next 3 hours are wrapped in destiny, and you are the one chosen to open them. My beloved, you are not here by accident. The very clock of heaven pushed you to this moment. 3 hours may sound like nothing to human minds, but in eternity, 3 hours is enough for God to change a lifetime. Enough for angels to release victories. Enough for chains to break that you thought would never fall. That is why Archangel Michael says, do not skip this. Do not let your eyes wander away. Because every second you remain here, you are pulling light into your destiny. Think of how many times you said to yourself, when will it be my turn? When will life finally shift in my favor? You saw others rise, others smile. Others receive their breakthroughs, and you wondered if God had forgotten you. But no, child of heaven, you were never forgotten. You were hidden, preserved, and protected until the right hour. And this is the hour. The waiting season is closing, and the announcement of joy is rising like the dawn. But here is the truth. Most people miss their visitation. They scroll past. They shrug. They say, maybe later. And in that very moment, the miracle that was hovering over their lives withdraws. Do not be like them. Do not make the mistake of treating this lightly, because if you do, regret will break your heart in ways no words can mend. Michael is crying out so you don't fall into that trap. Do you feel that sudden weight pressing on your spirit right now? That is not heaviness. That is glory. That is heaven placing its seal upon you, marking you as chosen for this message. And that seal is proof that what is coming cannot be stopped. The good news is not just about one area of your life. It is about your health, your relationships, your finances, your very peace of mind. The release is total. My child, open your hands in your mind right now. Imagine yourself letting go of every fear, every anxiety, every doubt, because you cannot carry both fear and blessing at the same time. You must drop one to hold the other. And today, Michael is urging you, drop the fear, drop the doubt, hold the miracle. Listen to me, beloved. In the invisible realm, angels are already preparing to enter your space. Some of them carry letters with your name on them, letters of good news, opportunities, confirmations, and surprises that will make you shout with joy. Others carry swords, removing enemies and obstacles from your path. And some carry crowns ready to place honor upon your head that no one will be able to deny. All of this is scheduled for you in these next hours. But time is sensitive. That is why Michael warned you with such urgency. If you delay, the delivery may shift. If you doubt, the blessing may pass to another. That is why you must cling to this message as if it is your lifeline, because it is. Do you realize, child of God, that your name is being spoken right now in heaven's courtroom? Angels are repeating it. Saints are whispering it. The Father himself has signed a decree with your name. That is why you feel this strange pull. You are being summoned to receive. Do not deny the summons. Open fully, you might think. But why me? Why now? And I tell you, because your prayers reached their fullness. Because your tears watered the soil long enough. Because heaven's calendar has finally circled your name. And when heaven decides it is your turn, no one can cancel it, not even the enemy. So rejoice even before you see it. Sing even before it arrives. Dance even before the call comes, because that act of faith is the key that unlocks the last barrier. Michael says the blessing is already on the way, but your faith opens the final door. Do not underestimate the power of what is coming. Some who doubted you will bow in shock when they see what you have received. Some who laughed at you will be silenced by your joy. Some who plotted against you will vanish like smoke when the fire of your miracle falls. And all of it will happen not years from now, not months from now, but in the hours ahead. Beloved, you have cried enough. You have asked enough. Now it is time to receive. Stretch your faith like open arms and let the miracle fall into your lap. Do not question how. Do not analyze why. Just believe. Because when God moves, He does not need permission from anyone. He simply acts. And when He acts, everything changes in a single moment. My beloved one, do you know why your heart feels restless while you are reading this? It is because your soul is already aware of what is unfolding. The unseen realm always feels the shift before the eyes can see it. Archangel Michael has been trying for hours to deliver this message to you. And now that you are finally listening, the air around you is charged with heaven's electricity. This is not just text. It is a divine current flowing into your life. If you hold on and read to the end, you will not leave empty-handed. You will walk away clothed with a new destiny. Child of light, I need you to pause and remember how many times you nearly gave up. How many times you whispered, I cannot do this anymore. I am tired. I am done. And yet here you are, still breathing, still standing, still chosen. Do you think that is an accident? No, beloved. The only reason you are still here is because heaven refused to let you fall. Angels carried you in moments you thought you walked alone. God's hand shielded you in battles you didn't even know were happening. And now the reward of that endurance is about to flood your life. But hear me clearly. Archangel Michael says the next 3 hours are the key. If you ignore this, if you treat this moment as casual, if you say, I'll come back later, you will miss what has been carefully arranged for you. Heaven's timing is precise. A train that leaves the station will not return for the one who overslept. Beloved, this message is that train. Get on it now. Do not stand on the platform of doubt. You may wonder, but what is this good news? What is actually coming? My child, heaven often hides details because the surprise itself multiplies the blessing. But I can tell you this, it is something that will lift your face from shame to honor, from tears to laughter, from emptiness to overflow. It will feel too big for you at first, and you will even ask, God, is this really for me? And He will answer, yes, my child, it is yours. I wrote your name on it before you were born. But hear me clearly. Archangel Michael says, the next 3 hours are the key. If you ignore this, if you treat this moment as casual, if you say, I'll come back later, you will miss what has been carefully arranged for you. Heaven's timing is precise. A train that leaves the station will not return for the one who overslept. Beloved, this message is that train. Get on it now. Do not stand on the platform of doubt. You may wonder, but what is this good news? What is actually coming? My child, heaven often hides details because the surprise itself multiplies the blessing. But I can tell you this, it is something that will lift your face from shame to honor, from tears to laughter, from emptiness to overflow. It will feel too big for you at first, and you will even ask God, is this really for me? And He will answer, yes, my child. It is yours. I wrote your name on it before you were born. Look deeper into your heart. There is something you have been longing for. Something you never said aloud because it felt too impossible. Maybe it was love. Maybe it was healing. Maybe it was financial freedom. Maybe it was peace in your family. Whatever it was, know this. Heaven heard the secret cry. And now that hidden request has reached its fullness. Michael is saying to you right now, do not fear. The good news is already on its way. The trumpet of victory has already been blown. But there is also a warning, child. The enemy would love nothing more than to distract you in these hours. He will try to make you busy, tired, or doubtful. He will whisper lies. Nothing will change. This is just another message. Don't waste your time. Reject those lies, because if you listen to them, you will close the door on yourself. But if you reject them and cling to this word, you will see wonders you never imagined. My beloved, God is not cruel. He is not teasing you. When He says good news, He means it. But He also respects your choice. He will not force you to believe. He will not drag you into your blessing. He invites you. He calls you. And today He is saying, come, my child. Step in. Don't delay. Archangel Michael stands with his sword drawn, guarding this moment. He says, the scroll has been opened. The name has been revealed and the blessing has been dispatched. This is why your heart beats faster. This is why your spirit feels strange. Because the heavens have already moved and all that remains is your response. Beloved one, don't let tears of regret replace tears of joy. Don't stand at the edge of your miracle and walk away empty. The doors are open now, but they will not remain open forever. You must decide. Will you believe? Will you hold on? Will you stay till the end? Because if you do, you will see the hand of God move in ways that will make every pain of your past worth it. So rise, my child, lift your spirit. Heaven is not far. It is closer than your breath. Your blessing is not delayed. It is on the doorstep. And your miracle is not small. It is life-changing. The countdown has already begun. In the next hours, your story will shift. Do not skip this. Do not walk away. Stay. Receive. Believe. My beloved child, can you feel the shift happening even as you read? Your spirit is not calm because the heavens are moving. A decree has gone out with your name on it. Archangel Michael is standing at the edge of your destiny with a sealed letter, and inside it is the good news you have been praying for. He whispers to you now, do not ignore this. Do not turn away. If you leave this unopened, tears will flow later because you will realize that heaven had sent what you needed, but you skipped it. Think of the seasons when everything felt against you. Every door closed, every plan delayed, every friend who walked away. You carried those weights thinking you were forgotten. But in truth, those weights were setting the stage for a glory greater than you imagined. Without the pain, you would not value the miracle. Without the waiting, you would not recognize the blessing. Now, all of that is about to make sense. The very things that broke you are about to become the very things that lift you. Beloved, hear this clearly. Within the next 3 hours, the atmosphere around you will change. Something you have been waiting for will begin to move toward you. It may come as a phone call, an unexpected message, a sudden opportunity, or even a deep inner shift that makes you ready for what is about to arrive. Do not question how. It is not your job to know how. It is your job to believe, to receive, and to stay in faith until it manifests. Michael says, this is the one time you must not hesitate. This is the one message you must not skip. Many before you have missed their blessing because they treated heaven's call like ordinary words. But you, beloved, are not ordinary. You are chosen. You are marked. And this message was sent only for you. That is why your heart feels like it's beating in rhythm with each sentence. That is why you feel as though these words are breathing into your soul, because they are. They are alive. They are divine. Child of God, I must remind you, miracles do not arrive when you expect them. They arrive when you are faithful enough to hold on in the silence. And you have held on. You could have given up, but you didn't. You could have walked away, but you stayed. And now the reward is on its way. This is not a maybe, not a possibility. It is a certainty. Heaven has already written it. But I must also tell you, beloved, that this hour requires your full attention. Do not let doubt creep in. Do not let fear whisper in your ear. Do not let distraction steal this word. The enemy knows how close you are, and he will try to shake you. He will try to tell you this is not real. He will try to tempt you to close this message and move on. If you do, regret will burn your heart later. But if you stay, if you believe me, type Amen.